Hi Guys-Sportsia Newsbriefs. England squeeze into T20 World Cup semi-finals with win over Sri Lanka. England beat Sri Lanka by 4 wickets in Sydney to clinch second spot in Group 1 and place in T20 World Cup semi-finals. Jos Buttler's side stuttered to target of 142 with 2 balls to spare after bowlers fight back in second half of Sri Lanka innings. Australia eliminated. England squeezed into the T20 World Cup semi-finals with Ben Stokes ushering them to a nervy, 4-wicket, final over win over Sri Lanka after a batting wobble in Sydney. Jos Buttler's side came into Saturday's game knowing victory would take them into the last 4 but that a defeat would see hosts and defending champions Australia qualify at their expense. England reached their target of 142 with 2 balls to spare on a dry, used surface but only after a collapse of 5 wickets for 36 runs once Alex Hales 45 off 27 and Buttler 28 off 23 had broken the back of the chase with an opening stand of 75 from 45 balls. Ben Stokes 42 no off 36 batting at number 3 after David Mallon tweaked his groin in the field, and Chris Woakes 5 no guided England home as they secured second spot in Group 1. Behind New Zealand on net run rate, and a semi-final with the winners of Group 2 in Adelaide on Thursday. India are England's likely semi-final opponents. Rohit Sharma's men will top their pool if they beat Zimbabwe at the MCG on Sunday, but Buttler's side could also play South Africa, Bangladesh or Pakistan. The semi-finals will be shorn of the host nation with Australia paying the price for an 89-run hammering against New Zealand in their opening fixture at the SCG, a run rate damaging defeat that Aaron Finch's side were unable to recover from as they ended third. How India and Pakistan can play each other in T20 World Cup 2022 final. The cricketing rivalry between India and Pakistan arguably remains the most fierce in the world. In the ongoing T20 World Cup 2022, the two teams have already locked horns once with each other. The battle took place in the Group 2 match of the Super 12 stage where Rohit Sharma's men emerged victorious by the narrowest of margins. The way that the Group 2 has shaped since then, Pakistan's chances of semi-finals qualification have suffered a big blow. But all hope is not lost yet. The way the format of the T20 World Cup 2022 has been set up, there has always been the chance of an India versus Pakistan final. But while India have their semi-final qualification in their own hands, Pakistan's progression depends on some other results. Is India versus Pakistan T20 World Cup final still possible? Yes, it is still possible, but one particular fixture from Group 2 needs to favour Pakistan. South Africa are up against the Netherlands in their final Super 12 match on Sunday. If the Netherlands beat South Africa and Pakistan go on to defeat Bangladesh, in their final group game, Babar, Azam and company will qualify for the semi-finals. India, who are up against Zimbabwe, also need to win their final group game to go through to the next round. South Africa versus Netherlands equals Netherlands win. Pakistan versus Bangladesh equals Pakistan win. India versus Zimbabwe equals India win. India versus England semi-final equals India win. New Zealand versus Pakistan semi-final equals Pakistan win. Final equals India versus Pakistan. In such a situation, India and Pakistan will square off against England and New Zealand respectively. If the Asian giants win their respective matches, an India versus Pakistan final in Melbourne will be set up on November 13th. Soccer. Barcelona and Lionel Messi camps meet in Catalan capital. Barcelona have made no secret of the desire to re-sign Lionel Messi next summer, as they seek to give the Argentine the farewell he never had. The 35-year-old left Barcelona before crowds had the chance to return to Camp Nou after the pandemic and under a cloud, with the player feeling betrayed by the club. Barcelona had agreed a new deal with Messi, but withdrew their offer at the last minute, leading to his move to Paris Saint-Germain. With his deal expiring next summer, speculation is mounting about his future again. Inter Miami are said to be interested and PSG are keen to keep Messi in Paris. However, this week a meeting took place in the Gracia neighborhood in Barcelona at the Botafumeiro restaurant, with 3 attendees present, as per Joan Fontes. One of them was Alex Hernandez, brother of Xavi, another was Rodrigo Messi, brother of Lionel, and the third was Fernando Solanas, an expert in contracts and brand management. While meetings mean little in terms of concrete decisions, it does likely show that the two parties are in contact and Barcelona intend to follow through on the words about bringing Messi back to the club. As it was the first time, the problem will likely be the salary limit. Ben Chilwell, Chelsea defender, will miss World Cup with hamstring injury. Ben Chilwell will miss the 2022 World Cup after suffering a significant injury in Chelsea's win over Dinamo Zagreb on Wednesday. Chilwell pulled up with a hamstring problem chasing the ball in stoppage time of the win over Dinamo Zagreb. Burn, Mitchell, Henry, who could replace Chilwell for England? Ben Chilwell will miss the World Cup with a hamstring injury. Gareth Southgate set to name World Cup squad in fortnight before World Cup kicks off. Dan Burn, Tyrick Mitchell, Rico Henry among potential candidates to replace Chilwell. Ben Chilwell will miss the World Cup with a hamstring injury. Gareth Southgate set to name World Cup squad in fortnight before